In 2011, my wife and I bought a 100-year-old Victorian house in East Nashville. When we bought the house, it needed quite a bit of work, and one of the things it needed was poplar floors. Well, no one makes poplar floors anymore. We had two options on how to match our existing floors, and one was to find an old growth tree that somehow escaped getting cut 100 years ago, and the other option is to actually find old barn wood that was poplar and make our floors out of it. So I started buying some extra barnwood or some live edge slabs, and then I had some friends who bought some barnwood from me. And as we grew, we just started keeping the wood in the garage, and my customers would find us. They'd come to my house and I'd try to explain to them how to circle around to the alley. One day when one of my clients who owns a local business in East Nashville, she was having a hard time finding the lumber store in my garage and having a hard time figuring out how to get to the alley. And I think it's when she traipsed through the yard in her high heels, dodging stuff my dog left behind in the grass. I think it was at that moment where I realized we needed to get an official store. We needed to get a warehouse. We really needed to grow so that I could serve so that we could serve our clients better. When you get to work with this wood, all the wood tells a story. You know, this is old growth indigenous trees, so you've got poplar, beech, maple, you've got walnut, chestnut. You get widths and lengths that really you can't get going down to the lumber store today. We reclaim it, and then we clean it. We pull out all the nails, we cut off all the loose ends. We also put it in a kiln. It's such a privilege to be a part of a real green movement to preserve the past, to preserve old wood, to keep things from going into the landfill. We try to take these buildings from our past and really build the future with them.